This should be in the middle of a... Oh god. What the... in the middle of a mission. Towards the end, we got 11 turns to get out of here. Reinforcements are incoming. There's a very nasty mech here that could just launch a grenade and kill the scientist, I guess is what we're here for. There's an advent down there. There's a shield bearer somewhere, and I think there's even a third advent somewhere over there as well. We're in a bit of a spot. Not quite... Oh, hey, look at that. You can actually just sprint and make it out of there. So at least we can get the VAP out of there so they don't get one shot, but this is also assuming nobody's doing Overwatch. And they very well could be. I have no way to know that they're not. It's kind of dumb to not credit someone when you were using their work. Yeah, no, I mean, it's like... I don't know, I don't really want to get into it. The whole files debacle has been such a shit fest. Like I said, highlight of my year. That's not necessarily a good thing, though. Oh, man. We could shut down 74% chance to heavy mech, which I think I might do, just to help us out a little bit. I could run and gun up with Sky Collective, though you don't really have a whole lot of health to do much. It's more of just a we get around the side into cover and hit a smoke grenade and just survive for the turn, really. And you know, that might be the best we've got. Like, it's not great, but it's something. A 58-second delay? Oh god. Try refreshing. I had the render still going. I'm still trying to render yesterday's VOD. For whatever reason, it's deciding to take 8.5 hours to render when it should normally take 3. Oh god, I don't know. So that was going in the background a little bit at the start. I don't have any dropped frames, but maybe it was for some reason doing a thing. I don't know. Give it a refresh. Hey, Riot Protocol, let's see if we can even shut this guy down, because if we can't shut him down, then we've supercharged him, and we don't have a combat protocol for it, and oh fuck, oh god. It's actually an 80% chance to shut down. I don't know why it says that it's less than that in the previous screen, but go for that. Oh, okay, one of those days. Got it. At least we got the shutdown, though. Maybe not render on a potato. Hey, maybe throw money at me so I can buy an orange instead of a potato. No, it's not your fault. My computer ain't that bad, though. It's just, I usually blame Premiere for it, because sometimes Premiere will, in its infinite wisdom, just assume certain things. And sometimes it just decides, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and throw on motion blur on this video. Or sometimes it's like, hey, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and just crash all the time. Premiere, ladies and gentlemen. It's not great. Yeah, I think we commit with that. Let's move. Boy, I hope nobody's doing Overwatch. Phew. Get the hell out of there, Gary Dunn. Because, man, you are like so hugely one-shot potential. You just upload the video saved by OBS to YouTube. No further rendering. Well, I actually edit, so yeah. Yeah, I think just sprint up there and we just hope they can't kill us all. Because you can spike a smoke grenade for defense and cover this entire area for added protection. Poor Neophyte, though, is back behind a ways. That's okay though. I got a second smoke grenade. Actually, I could have run and gunned. I'm gonna run and gun to here. It's a slightly better spot. And then just smoke grenade can't get you both, I assume. Through some miracle throw. Nah, that's okay. Give it to him at least. Hey, morning, Zercrom. Zercrom, we had that pun already, I think. That or I already heard that from FG's stream. You can't reuse puns like that, Zercrom. But hey, how you doing? Hope you're doing alright.
Cover.
Bane can pass your Swedish oral exam yesterday. Aw, man, happy to hear it. It wasn't sounding too good, man. Oh, Jesus, speaking of neophyte, holy fuck, rip. Annihilated. High ground, half body cover behind smoke. That's enough. A quick berserk. Missing point blank. Missing point blank. Going for a reload. Phenomenal. So I'm gonna leave you behind, because you know what? There's nothing I can really... Oh, sure, in Overwatch, there's nothing I can really do for it. This mission has just gone complete tits up. Pretty much the entire way.
Evac confirmed.
Two out of 5 score, but you don't even care because you're a bad student like that. So did you like just bare minimum skim by? Get like overall like a 52 when you needed a 50? Oh man. At least it's down though. Like, man, I know the stress, especially for me, because it's like, if I didn't pass, I would have had to have flown back to America, and then because they need current documents, I'd have to re-get my long-form birth certificate, re-notarize my documents, re-send it over to my wife, have her get it all retranslated, and we spend an additional load of time and load of money to redo all that, and then I fly back over, and boy, let me tell you, that flight, holy shit, I'm so bored on planes. God, it was like an 11-hour flight, I think it was. A lot of it mostly just being in meditation mode, staring at the back of the seat, waiting for it to be over. So it's like, it was kind of one of those things where I have to pass. And that was the most stressful thing about it. It wasn't really so much as, geez, I hope I can pass. It's just, I need to pass. Resist, fight, believe. There's so much emotion in this. Like, all of the emotions are here. Ah, man. I mean, I'm glad we just lost one person, I guess. Nothing better for motivation than a real life threat with life-altering consequences, right? Yeah, that's a good way to get shit done.
The victory today is a minor footnote in history. A small bump on the path of salvation the elders have set forth for us.
Oof. Yeah, it's gotta get more soldiers on missions. We're at the point now where the enemies are varied enough and tough enough that simple one-on-one engagements I'm likely going to lose, because they do like 8 damage and can crit for more, and well, I don't. So we need to be bringing in at least, if I didn't have 4 people that mission, or if I had 4 people that mission, it would have been a loss, I think. Did not die in vain, although you actually kind of a little bit dead. Somewhat. In a way. Voyager got a promotion. Sapper to destroy cover objects. Absolutely. Like, duh. Just duh. Your crit doesn't affect biggest booms or anything like that, right? That's just a static, straight up 50% chance to do +3 damage. Nothing else, nothing fancy. Your crit doesn't matter, so Executioner wouldn't work with that, right? I mean, the additional name is kind of okay. It's just, not as good with them. Blizzard Whack. Fire in the hole, yeah, make the rockets actually, you know, aim. Go figure. And Gary Dunn. Boy, I traded a soldier to get you. You better have earned it. It's only going to be like +9% research speed, though. Like, I actually don't really need another scientist. That mission was kind of a waste. Okay, 7%. Ooh. God. Today's goal generally is getting the regional HQ done. A resistance mech, 2 days? I'll take a look at it. I'd like to get the regional HQ done. I'd like to generally do the black site, but I don't think we're going to be able to. Because it's still got to make contact, which involves getting a lot more intel. And I don't know. I think we're too far behind. We're probably going to end up losing before we can do that. I'd like to try the HQ assault, though, and I think after that, we'll switch over to Chimera Squad, and we'll do Chimera Squad until the update for this comes out. Sometime early next week, as I understand. So it won't be too much Chimera Squad. Just like, what, 2 streams of Chimera Squad, maybe? Maybe 3? 2 days, 17 hours? Nah, I can't do that. 11 hours isn't that bad to fly. Good book each through it. So here's the thing with me and books. I don't read. The last book I read was Matameo, part of the Red Wall series from Brian Jacques, and that was well over a decade ago. Before then, Hatchet, because we had to read that for school, and before then, whatever garbage books I had to read for that godforsaken accelerated reader program. Dude, the AR program? Oh, God, if you want to demotivate a child and turn them off of reading, force them to read several books a month and take tests on them. Ugh, God, it was horrible. Can I create your character in-game? I do have a name in-game type thing, though you're not likely to get in currently. We're sort of winding down with XCOM 2 currently. But you're more than welcome to just try the join command to be thrown into the queue, and I'll pick names at random. Did get a resistance mech, though. Is that a, like an actual mech? Or an actual mech? What's the resistance mech? Accelerated rear, yeah, no, it was horrible. It was like, we're talking before high school. So, you know, kids between the ages of like, I don't know, 8 and 14, an example. All the books in the library had a grade level associated with them that was supposed to reflect generally the reading level for gauging your performance and all that. So you would take a general quiz to place your reading level. Ideally, you were at grade for reading level. Some people had a college reading level already because they were nerds, and some others had a below average reading level. And you would find books in your reading level. You would have to choose a book. You would have to read through the book and then go on the computer and take a quiz on the book. And the quiz would be, I think, just like 15 questions or so. It wasn't very long, but the questions definitely required you to have read the book proper. And you had to do not just well on the quizzes, but also do enough quizzes per month or suffer a really, really harsh penalty to your grade. That that sucked. I had made the mistake of actually at first trying a little bit, so my reading level was a little bit above average, which meant that I had to read these really obnoxious books. And I hated that. I hated that really, really bad. Yeah, it turned me off of reading for sure. What's the mech? All mechs go to heaven. Oh no. Oh no. But I want the mech. So the nearest haven. So should be here, right? Or did I just like go right by it? I mean, that might be full. So it might have gone to another place. Or did it just choose a random haven? Shows there in the top right corner? Okay. But I can't put the mech to work or anything? It's just sort of there? What's it do? Why do I want them? Sounds like something out of the No Child Left Behind textbook, where you need to test everyone every time to assess progress and school fund distribution. A little bit, this was before that. But yeah, a little bit like that. The downside of having it generally would mean that it's in the school's best interest to stock like a wide variety of books in the library to encompass all the reading levels, but the whole program itself really just, man, you read as a hobby, as an activity to kill time. Forcing people to read and forcing them to take tests based on the books and then forcing them to do that over and over and over again, it really kills it. But I mean, we're talking 90s education, which is pretty fucking awful. So, you know, it is what it is. I mean, having a cool mech for like the Haven defense and all that's kind of cool, I guess. But man, I wanna put that robot to work. I want it to be like Frostpunk, where I got this massive mech walking around, doing some hauling activities. 8 days, 2 hours. Look at all this stuff. A load of everything. It's mostly like normal-ish stuff though, which is kind of fun. For a scientist and an intel package, rescue a VIP from a vehicle and find a lead. 13 to 15. I'll take a look. I don't think we have people for it. Like, I really think we do the area headquarters type thing, like, kind of next, and we switch over to Chimera Squad. I don't... Yeah, everybody's either wounded, dying, or infiltrating for 13 more days. So, yeah. If you get an Ender Ghost, I will give you a character, sure. I have nobody to name currently, though.
Took some hits during the most recent covert action, but word from the medical team is they'll all be fine.
Mr. Meteor wounded, and you also didn't get the intel. Oh, jeez, I don't really blame you. Like a 30% failure chance, I think it was. 34 or 35.
Incoming message for you, Commander. Patching it through to your quarters now. While I recognize...
Oh, Commander, you did really bad in poo-poo, and you need to do better and stuff, even though you actually did a lot, and the aliens generally do absolutely nothing, except spam dark events that you can't counter because reasons. Okay. God, meanwhile, they're learning, they're gonna dox me? They got all the info. They know all the things. And yeah, we just leave it at that, because those don't help me any. We got some kind of iffy cards this time around, too. Nothing really too wild. Well, there we go. Counter a chosen activity, I guess. Still 128% failure chance, so if I put my best people, we can get that down to maybe 30%. Was never able to get a Master Sergeant. Yeah, you really need wet work to be able to get the higher ranked people. Like, it's straight up required in this. It takes so much experience to get up there. Big learning curve. It's a totally different game with Long War. Oh god, yeah, literature classics. We're gonna talk about this book and how amazing it is, except none of us have the education to appreciate the book or know how to appreciate a book and what makes it really special, because a lot of the time it also has a lot of adult references to it, and it's like, as an 11-year-old, I super duper don't care about the importance of the color purple. I don't care about this red fern. I don't, I'm not old enough to appreciate it, you know? God, reading in school was just so bad. And I really paid the price because my reading comprehension is garbage nowadays as an adult. Like, jeez, you guys see, like, I do Let's Plays, man. You guys see? Let's Play's perfect for me because Let's Players can't read anyway, but I don't know. I'm sure you've still noticed. I'm just spam basic research, or do we have a new corpse? Yeah, no new corpses going on here. We will keep going for basic research.
Highest priority.
Free choice assignments regarding reading. Hey, how you doing, JLA? Like, here's a group of 5 books, choose one and read it. Because that's generally what the accelerated reader program was. It's just like, here's a bunch of books that are at your reading level. Because like you might have an 8.2 reading level, which is like 8th grade plus just a really teeny tiny bit. So you had to get like, you know, an 8th grade to maybe 9th grade reading level book, of which there were maybe 8 or 9 in the library, because the library was mostly college level books and some really basic books. If you were if you were an average reading level, you were screwed. There just weren't enough. Because not only did they have to have the book in the library, they also needed to have the book in their system on the computer to take the quiz on, because they didn't have quizzes for every single book in the library. Operation Rotting Gods. That sounds terrible. To start liberating the region, right? Yeah, I don't have people though. Come on, purple parrots, let's go. Operation Moonhound, 21 hours. Our stash of black market gear is lost. Oh no, so what's that mean?
Commander, we need to keep an eye out for the chosen sabotage attempts. We don't have any more time to
Oh yeah,
lose.
they're completely out. They're totally sold out this month. Wow, what a rude thing. Because they had a bunch of stuff, because I think they keep their stock from month to month. Wow. Yeah, screw you, assassin. Jeez.
Setting course for Eastern United States.
Petition to add git and fuck to the operation word list when you restart this. Operation Get Gods and Operation Rotting Fucked. These don't sound girl. Maybe the first one was okay. I don't know. Dripping stroke. You can keep it. I'll be over here on this side of the world. Operation Dripping Stroke. Let's infiltrate that. So let's see here. You guys are at 100%. It's still currently swarming 34 to 36. Gonna go ahead and boost it because may as well. 28 to 30. We'll continue waiting. Let they get up to 200%. The very best infiltration possible. Operation Bloodstorm. Security breach. Enjoy it. I just want to see what the HQ assault is so we know. So we know going into it. So 28 enemies. It says 28 to 30, but this says 28, so I'm going to go ahead and trust this. It's mostly just the many different ranks of Advent. The enemy unknown could be I don't know, like a new Archon, maybe a new Berserker. I'm not really sure what to expect. It could have like a, could even have a Gatekeeper in it. I don't know. It could also be one of the alien rulers. Hey, welcome, Will. Actually, I found a couple of Dutch sci-fi writers and asked my teacher if he could maybe add one or two to the list, but the teacher told me it was trash that you shouldn't be reading in your spare time. Womp. That's saddening. I don't remember if we were able to read, like, if we happened to have a book or acquire the book from, like, the town library that was in the system. I think we were allowed to do that with the teacher's approval. I think. But that would be going through the computer and looking through and trying to find a quiz that was like trying to find a quiz for a book that's at your reading level, but the system on the computer didn't have a book description, it was just a title. So, talk about judge a book by its cover. Judge a book by its title. Just that. Where the Red Fern Grows, that sounds like garbage, I'm not reading that. Mr. Zeddy Pongu, hello, hello. Has Advent Power Bloat killed us yet? I mean, killed motivation generally. Like, this run is effectively over, I think. I just want to be checking out the HQ. We're going to give it a go, and then we're going to switch over to Chimera Squad. There's not a whole lot of reason to continue the save. We're going to have to restart early next week anyway. I knew that going into this week. So, it's all a little bit just learn a couple last minute things, how they are, and we're kind of preparing for it then early next time. I know I definitely need to get more supplies earlier. Spend the supplies on the GTS, get wet work as early as possible.
Infiltrate and investigate the area. Expect heavy resistance. Neutralize all
Central
contacts.
Central, tone it down a notch, man. Jeez, I think you bumped your volume slider. Good God. And yeah, get those high ranks of people, because if we want to keep doing the resistance ring stuff, we got to have those high ranks. With Randall, tier 1, 9 months. Thank you very much. Oh, I got an emote. What'd I get? It's a 2020 party. It's a dude dancing in the pajamas. Yeah, alright, that's at least usable. Generally. Sure. I still think a sticker book type thing would be nice to have. Actually, like, collect these emotes into a book that you could just, like, scroll through and look through and see other people's books and something. There's a lot of the emotes. They don't have a whole lot of... don't have a whole lot of usability to them. I'm just gonna zoom out a little bit. We're a little too close. A little too all-up-ons. So I'm not really going to bother keeping count of 28 enemies. We'll just see what happens, because I assume they're going to be mostly swarming just everywhere. Like, everywhere I go after discovering the first one, there's going to be just a dude after dude after dude after dude. Thankfully, though, there is no reinforcement ticking currently, so that's really nice. We have 10 in this squad currently, which I think is the general max for Long War of the Chosen. I don't think there's a way to increase that any.
Moving to designated position. Orders confirmed. Moving out. Got it covered. Gebe Feuerschutz.
Just huge pod sizes instead of more pods? That's a bit nice. It'll be a group of like 8 or... That bird! What tree you living in, bird? Oh. Gosh. Going apeshit over there. It's gonna reveal it's currently using Morse code to track our locations. It's giving them the coordinates. That's not okay.
As you order, Commander.
I think there's a Sectopod in here. I hear it doing its tippy taps.
I am on the move.
Pod 1, 12 berserkers.
Location confirmed.
Yeah, maybe. And I feel like we're supposed to do this mission quite a lot earlier.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
So we're going to be fighting some pretty wild things. Because I think I'm expected to have
Solid copy.
sort of like the ultimate rank of people, or at least the penultimate rank of people. So that we already have a couple people who are kind of sort of super soldiers who could generally solo a pod on their own. But since I don't have any of that, it's going to be really difficult to get anything done here.
I'm on the move.
Are there mods that fix some audio levels? As far as I know, no. I've tried to find some.
Stepping
There's
off.
mods that replace sound effects with other sound effects, but knowing modders and their sound effects, they're just going to normalize to 0 decibels full scale, and that's not going to help anything.
Bye-bye.
That's a lot of activity. I'd like to just generally spot one of them so we know what we're dealing with exactly. Because it's a fairly large building, but it's not the hugest. I think there is a group inside of it, though, somewhere.
Position confirmed.
And if you were to jump up here, there's no turret that we see. Oh, God. Oh, it scared me. Soldan. Tier 1, 3 months. Thank you very much. Congrats on the promotion. Happy to have you. How you doing? And how do you say your name? Because I'm going to end up saying it a little bit like Asshole Dan, and I don't know if that's intended or not. But that's just how it is. That's how it's going to be. Alright, a couple turrets there. I know about those, though. I don't think I want to get any closer to the door.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Just Overwatch with you in case somebody comes running out Kool-Aid Man style.
Scanning.
We need to generally group up some. We heard a group up here. I know there's a group up there somewhere. So, you know, I think I will have you all just pull back and we'll group up and handle
Getting it done.
whatever was over here.
Tactical movement.
Oi! Get you into a slightly better high ground position. Since you like the high ground.
Got it covered.
My God, that bird.
Copy that.
What's its problem?
I'm all over it.
How can one bird be so needy?
Bestätigt. Überwachung läuft.
I don't hear any stomping or anything. I think there's a Sectopod just here. You maybe just don't see it.
I go what I'm needed.
But that sounded ominous. I'm gonna go over here.
Moving as ordered.
Gonna go way over here. I don't know if that was a gatekeeper or a sectopod or some crazy mech berserker thing.
Moving out.
Not sure. I don't like it though, whatever it is. I don't like it at all. And if you go up there, you're spotting the turrets, and that ain't gonna be good. So I don't want to deal with turrets in the middle of everything else.
Launch order confirmed.
A secto turret muton? It's actually just like a blaster bomb with little spider legs
Rolling.
that just runs towards you and explodes.
Moving to position. Affirmative.
Wouldn't put it
Covering
past it to
cover.
have suicide robots.
Let's do this. On Overwatch.
Roger. I've got my eyes off.
There's supposed to be like 30 dudes. 28, I think, right? They can't all be alongside this wall. We had the Reaper up here looking down. We didn't see any of them. There is actually... Oh my god, the map is massive. And scrolling... There's still so much map out there. Okay, never mind. It's just one of those deals where here's this massive map. Good luck.
Headed there now.
That's insane. I mean, with so many enemies, you kind of need it to be that big. But wow. I guess we'll start going in then, huh?
I go where you tell me.
I love that your first name is Gary. Gary Hangs Groovel.
I'm trusting you.
I'd like to just avoid the turrets. Turrets are never required to kill and they don't move. So if I can stay stealthy and stuff and just ignore them.
That's affirmative.
What an exhausting run this is. Go for it though.
Alles klar. Hier ist ein feindlicher Trupp.
Okay, there's a couple little scout drones there.
Got it.
Generally not a problem. I'm afraid of the turret spotting if you go up that way.
Covering distance.
Turrets have a generator powering them you can blow. No, that'd be kind of a cool thing though. Or generally a benefit of infiltrating such that the enemy turrets are deactivated or something like that. That'd be really nice. But the turrets are generally pretty easy to take out because their foundation can often, at least in XCOM 2, just be destroyed by explosives. So you just take out their foundation and they delete themselves effectively. They crumble. But Long War of the Chosen has, probably just also Long War just in general, has a much healthier walls and covers, and it's a lot harder to break this stuff. In fact, the Grenadier people need a specific talent to allow them to break through the stuff easier. I think it might be required just to break through it at all.
Move into position.
Hack the turrets so they destroy themselves. That I could maybe do if we got the hacking skill for it. Take control of one and just have them shoot each other for a little bit. Not that the walls and covers are healthier, but the nades that deal less environmental damage without the right perks. Well, the bullets and missed shots and all that used to destroy cover as well. They no longer do.
A patrol approaches.
So I think... Oh god. I think generally it everything's just a bit burlier.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Yeah, I said it. I said burlier. 'Cause they are. They are burlier.
On the move. Got it covered.
Stomp.
I am at your service.
Yeah. Right. Does Ghostwalker help at all? It does, in fact.
Moving out.
Okay, there's definitely a Sectopod over there. Somewhere. Typically, Sectopods make their presence very well known because you hear them stomping to turn you all the time. And during their hidden movement phase, they often just, you know, wreck walls and break through doors and everything. They're a bit clumsy. Got some major camera issues going on here.
Time to motor.
A fat titanium shrapnel rocket right into that group would be mwah. We got JLA in position generally if they don't move too far. I think the Grenadier is somewhere around as well. Get Foats Vamp up to handle... Geez, you're okay to do that? Wow, yeah. Watch your step. Be very careful, Foats Vamp. Because we're going to aggro the turrets when we initiate, so... Get you in position to help out with that. And Shack Attack as well. Rhino Man, stand by.
I await their approach.
And stand by.
Eyes on the prize. Verstanden. Halte die Augen offen.
They all just hanging out. Dude, it's a whole marching column of Advent there. What the hell? And they're all so healthy. I'm thinking Claymore rocket combo.
I will go.
Because I hear something over here. It's like right there. Yeah, that doesn't help us too much. Yeah, we can get a Claymore over there and launch a rocket and
Soon our prey will fall.
they can do some things.
This one's for you.
Ooh.
They're on to us.
We killed one of them, I think. One guy. There's so many of them wounded though. Hey, wait a minute. There's a thing over there. They're also active. Okay. Super heavy turret. Chain shot it. Nice.
Armor still holding.
Rhino Man, hang on a minute. You need to scoot just ever so slightly. Okay. One turret down. You can whiplash the other turret, although... No, you can whiplash one of the drones, which, that's tempting. Guarantee kill one of these things, because you know they're going to run up and do a shock. 74% chance of control, guaranteed chance to control one of the dudes. I think I want to go for a control the heavy turret. I think I want to go for that.
Let's get it.
Turrets, I think they count for the population, yeah, but they're not required to destroy to end it. Yeah, 89% chance to control. Nice. Do I control you this turn? Oh, I do. Alright. 4 to 7 damage. Alright, alright. I think we launch a grenade up to them with Hugo. Boom! Indeed. Okay, makes him a lot easier to bring down.
Good copy. Moving on target.
You can kill this one. The turret can take out the other one.
Kill confirmed.
Probably 74%. Yeah, okay. After taking damage, gain 2 armor through the end of the turn. You've got squad sight, conditioning for an extra health, and adaptation for an extra health. Right, and you just naturally fire twice? That's rude. Didn't know that. Okay. So that's that. Now, the everything else. I guess the Grenadier would have been smart saving them for the whole everything up here.
Heading out.
Scoot you around. Get a flashbang out there to make them all stupid. They're already all disoriented though, to be fair. Those two aren't in there. It doesn't help very much. Being up here. Would love for you to grapple up there. What if we come around the side? Can you then grapple up to there? Yeah, now you can. You just, I don't think you'll have much vision up here, but you might see the Sectopod also. A little bit of a risk. Put you in a good spot generally, though. Ah, okay. And you do see a bunch of dudes. Nice. So yeah, go for a, I mean... Go for the shield bearer first. You broke something with that. And then you get to go again because of hit and run. You can throw down a grenade. Maybe kills 3 of them before lucky. Yeah. And Tercero and a Nike. Boy, Slugshot's a little bit extra. However, against that Sergeant there with 8 health, that might be worthwhile. 1 health left, I think he's got. No, 1 health. It's enough for the SMG. Oh, God.
You see that? Position compromised. I'm running low on ammo.
Yeah, I like Marauder, the skirmishers. Someone's called them a Marauder. I like skirmishers a lot because of their mobility and all that. They're... If you like being able to get a surround on the enemy, I think skirmishers are very, very, very handy for that. Because with him up... Man, getting lucky. With him up on the high ground there, kind of all among them, it's gonna screw with their positioning a little bit, and they're gonna have a harder time finding a nice happy spot that they're comfortable with being in.
It will be done.
Damn. It's okay. It's kind of a free action. I figured worst or best case you pull them up, and well, I guess the slash would kill them, but if the slash didn't kill them, then you could still fire. They're out of position, then you get hit and run. We will hold off on you for a minute. Turret, how you doing? Seeing anything? Nothing at all? Okay. Ends in 3 alien turn starts. Good long while. Very nice. Not a lot of cover for us there. Really don't want to go down there like that. I don't know why the turret can steady shot. Just everything can. I'm ignoring it.
Den hol ich mir.
You're not immune to Overwatch, though.
Kein Problem.
So be careful. I think he just moved into the spot that he can see. Also flashbang him. Both. I think I'll do that. Flashbang them both. Gets rid of the one Overwatch, makes him a bit worse for later on. They could get into a better position then with you guys. And probably take him out the next turn, though I really want to avoid that right side.
Got it, moving.
Yeah, try it. That's our turret. Working on that a little bit would be pretty wise.
No need to ask twice.
Get she in a safe spot. Can't get him through the window. Boy, is that a risky spot, though. We will very likely discover a whole lot of nasty stuff if we do that. This could be okay, though. Get you in pretty close for the shotgun against the guy with 10 health there. Don't think you'll see a whole lot. Doesn't reveal much of the map. 6 to 11 damage, 39% chance to crit for +4. Nailed him for 10.
That's how it's done. Draining ammo fast.
Why got one of my soldiers revealed, although the turret is under my control? I don't think the turret discovered one of my guys, did it? I think that was generally the dudes in here who saw us.
No problem, boss.
Gonna keep you up here. Because I like you being there. There's no great way to slash you and then move. Could go for the sprint though and get that free Overwatch. It's also like a cool guy Overwatch too. We'll try it. And for my sanity, what's over here? Anything? Because, geez, it sounded a lot like there's a Sectopod right behind this thing. Nah? Alright.
Let's do this.
Work our way up a little.
Copy that.
Yeah, not a great chance to hit him. Don't really want to use the flamethrower either, though. Yeah, we're sort of out of options. Guess you just have to fire. It's got to be lucky.
I got nothing.
Goes Overwatch with you and interference the Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
Bit strange. Disorientation's gone. You're gonna give yourself a shield. 1 damage grazed. Sadness.
I'm all right.
You're really just standing out in the middle of nowhere for a shield? Oh no, you do have a bit of cover there. The wall's invisible. Gotcha. Well, drop down with you. You don't have the high ground anymore, but you got a nice flanking position to do some work. Nice crit. Took out all the shields, did the damage to them, hit and run pops, you get your free reload. You can very likely finish him off, removing the shield on the other guy as well, making him a much easier target. For Terrazero to just slash. You know,
Sure thing.
let's go here first. Blast him. Maybe we can just crit him dead. Yeah.
Only the best.
It could be that mind-controlled enemies can reveal people who have the concealment still. I don't know, never paid too much attention to it.
In your hands.
Alright, that's one fat pod done. Gotta take out that turret still, but we can work on that.
Moving as ordered.
Pretty okay, all things considered, I think, though, right? I mean, man,
Finally.
I feel kind of happy about it. Well, with my somewhat ragtag dudes, I mean, did the best I've got, but that aren't saying much.
Went off the armor. Deflection.
And no cool way for you to get up there for it, really. So work your way around. Turret, just all the armor you end up getting is insane. It's just Overwatch.
Location confirmed. Solid copy.
If you could just delete the turret basically after you've hacked it, that'd make it really, really, really good to hack them. Because you get to use them for a little bit, and then you can just destroy them when you're done with them.
To go.
That might be a bit too good, I think.
Tired of waiting around.
Because you hack them for a pretty good long while, and they're pretty easy to hack. Unless you buffed the hacking resistance of everything across the board, because then you could have it do a self-destruct or something like that. Yeah, maybe. Oh god. The Reaper season, though. 2 sectoids and a Viper? 2 sectoids and a Viper. Not the scariest thing ever known to man, but still pretty rough. Do we have a cool sword ability that we can use against it just to delete it? We need to do a lot of damage in one big hit because it could just gain shield otherwise. There we go. Oh no, heavy turret. Oh, F's in chat for heavy turret. Rest in peace.
Good to go. On it.
As you order, Commander.
The turret did good work. Oh, God.
The aliens used this to defeat most of Earth's heavy conventional forces. It can punch through armor just as
Define
easily as
this,
it shoots
the guy with 33 health, or the thing with 63 health, or... Why has it got 63 health and 5 shield? Why? What? What? I don't even know where to begin with all of this. Just a Sectopod, heavy rocketeer, a longbow, Advent General is what that is with 33 health. Head up on the high ground, a couple snacks. Oh yeah, Chimera Squad, for sure. But let's see how this plays. 63. Ah.
Double time.
See how this plays out.
Schon unterwegs.
Let's move already.
Imagine if I had Beta Strike on for doubled health. And it would just drive the ship, and you would just dive bomb the Avenger into it, maybe to take it out. That'd be pretty sweet. I mean, we can. We can't actually. It's hidden. Get a Haywire Protocol in a turn, I guess. Yikes! Keep an eye on all of that.
On it.
To be fair, I have 10 people, right? You would think 10 people on average doing 4 to 8 damage. You can bring it up, you can bring it down. I see the logic there. You could take it out in a turn. It's less fun that way. A couple turns you could easily bring it down. 3 turns or so, sure. The problem though is the everything else that exists. That's
Affirmative. Covering now. Order confirmed.
That's the big issue that I've got. Oh God.
I will not fail you again. Miss the target.
Alright, there's XCOM over there. The Sectopod group has yet to activate though. This is actually 2 pods, kind of 3 pods merged together. The Sectopod is, it's its own little group. Okay, never mind, it's active. There's another pod back there too. I saw that flash very briefly. So, extra damage with all the shield that it's got. Man. Let's, it'd be great to just blow up this whole everything here. Bring them all down to that somehow. Could send out a concussion rocket for like the base trooper guys. It creates smoke unknowingly. Who's welding over here? I hear you. But the smoke didn't seem to be a defensive smoke. I'm not sure what smoke it means to be. Hack this. You know how difficult it is to hack a sector? I'll take a look, but 23% it claims. Don't worry, Reapers are always something. Yeah, there. Oh, I mean, do we just go for it? 27%? I don't think... There is something about an ability that makes it a little bit easier to hack them, but I don't think I have that. It is defensive smoke, so the rocket is meant as a form of close quarters. You rocket them and then ignore that cluster for a turn. Ugh. But It didn't seem to affect anything. Alright, let's try it. Oh. Oh, that's good. Okay, we have an option here. Oh, crowd control. Gotcha, not close quarters. That makes more sense. But what stops them from just hanging out in the smoke and just taking shots anyway and still hitting you because disorient is garbage? So, conditioning, survivability, and adaptation. Immune to fire, poison, mental attacks. Okay. Can't actually do anything with you currently, but you're a fantastic distraction. You are eligible for Overwatch stuff. So I guess we go for a concussion rocket. Well, yeah, I don't think it'll actually affect it, but there. You missed. You missed, so the guy doing Overwatch is still very much doing Overwatch. I want to take the dude off Overwatch so I can just move Hank's Groove a lot of the... I think I just run you out of there regardless, though. Oh, God.
Who delivers presents to cats? Santa Paws.
Santa Paws, you're Crom. Oh, God. The new sound effect kicked in, though. It was on extremely rare. I bumped it up to just sometimes now. So we might actually hear it a little more often. Let's go for like way back here. Yeah, I missed. What a sucker. That is not the Mountain Blade flute, no. Some of you may recognize it, though. Oh, you know what? You could have actually just whiplashed it. We'll whiplash this guy anyway. Hold on. What?
N.
N? It's Ayu. Thank you, Shack Attack. N. Oh, Brian ain't doing so hot. Thank you, Shack Attack, though. Prime Gaming, 8 months. Much appreciated. How you doing today? A couple more shots to the longbow. 52% from this distance is actually kind of okay.
It did not strike the flesh. Ammunition depleted. On my way.
Being grouped up like this against a longbow is a bit stupid, but, well, here we are.
Throwing grenade.
Dum. Miku Nakano, hello, hello. Hello, you doing? Hello, you doing? Oh, I can't talk. How you doing today? Hello, hello.
Let's move already.
God, you're far away. Go ahead and run up there nice and close. Go for a slug shot, the Advent Sentinel. Sure. Alright.
Negative damage.
You know what this mission's missing? A Chosen. Yeah, a Chosen. That's... Yeah, I'm sure it can have it. It is in a Chosen's location.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Get you a little closer. Can you still do an area suppression by chance? You can. Alright. Friendly fire. No, you're not.
Positive.
We're all just clumping up here. I would like to go for... yeah, Sidewinder Elite. You'll likely miss, but it still disorients, right? We have that talent with you? No, we don't. You're too basic for that. Well, alright then. Just huck a quick frag at it. Whoa. How you doing, the man? Hey, the man, you ever seen a Sectopod with over 60 health and 4 shields? No, 5 shields? Because I got one for you here. We managed to hack it, though. This is the regional HQ that I'm going for. Quite curious what it generally is. What to expect for next time. And oh god.
Adjusting aim.
Oh, right in the face. 1 health left. That's really rude giving those turrets a shield. Because they gain armor when we hit them. So us trying to get through the shield will be giving it just more armor, and it'll really quickly become impossible to do damage to it.
Get wrecked at Lithriandal.
Oh god. Like, hold on, let me check the sound effect quick. I don't think it's happening. I don't think it's happening rarely. Twice in a row like that. Zircrum though, 500 bits. Much appreciated, thank you very much. A Sectopod immune to explosives. That'd be such shit. No, yeah, the guy threw an incendiary grenade by the looks of it. It's just immune to burning. Oh, that'd be the biggest fuck you ever. God, we could probably play a Phoenix Point turn in the time it takes for this all to happen. It's like Alt-Tab on over to like some classic XCOM while this turn just plays out. Sectopod is ruptured, which causes it to take additional damage from the attacks. I think that's what it is, right? Oh, hi guys. Andy, no!
That's the Crom you again. A man can't get some rest from you. You try here and also over at FG's. GSD.
Jeez. Thank you, Lithriandal. He's been hanging out over at other people's streams. Hold on 1 second. Let me check the rarity of this damned thing. Maybe quiet it down a little bit, though. Quiet it down just a little bit, I think. Go for that. It's set to be rare. Retoggle it and see if that does it. It's also quite a lot quieter now. Okay, so it is down to 43 of 63 health. Go into high stand, extend its legs to improve its range and weapon reach and allow it to use the Wrath Cannon against elevated targets. It's also got a lightning field, blast of lightning in the circular area around itself whenever it detects an enemy in melee range. It can steady its weapon and it can use the Wrath Cannon. An extremely high energy attack deals damage in a long line The firing of the cannon requires the Sectopod to fully charge a series of emitters, which might give quick victims a chance to run and hide. Yeah, it gives them a turn to do really anything else. Well, let's go up high.
At Lithriandel, I am everywhere and nowhere. I am the fleeting shadow in the corner of your eye that flees when noticed. I am elusive AF.
Oh, what? Elusive as fuck. Gotcha. Oops. I accidentally right-clicked. Okay. Whew. Oh, we can go to low stance for free? I'm curious on the damage that it says that it does. It says 1 damage. You can just do squats here, though. That's nice. I like that. Little Sectopod squats. Alright, well. Lightning field? Yeah, well, maybe we could go for a lightning field or so. Dude, it's broken. It's doing it every time.
Noted, D.
You know, I'll stomp through here, sure. Yes! Yes! Dude, I love it. It's my favorite thing ever. And then, like a wrath cannon? Wow, that's got quite some range to it. You can also just shoot down at people, but I'm quite happy with you just existing. Fires Sectopod Blaster, claims it won't end your turn. So we can do that and still do the cool field thing. Because you get 3 actions, right? Nice. Having fun with the Sectopod. I don't get to have one of these much. So, you up there. We'll go for chain shot, sure. Yeah, it's just a normal everyday Sectopod. Quite healthy, this thing.
I got nothing. Reloading weapon.
I dare say, perhaps too healthy, considering all of the things around it.
I am not a coward, I take intelligence engagements. It's called tic-tacs.
It's called tic-tacs. Jeez, Brian. Oh god, you two with your bit wars. That fucking shield guy, we gotta get rid of him. Combat protocol, though. Yeah? Alright, it's the 1 health. We can do it, guys. We can take this one guy down. I don't know how this is gonna work. It looks a bit like it's just gonna blow up the entire upper area and make them fall, but I highly doubt it. No, yeah, that just hurt the snake a little bit and broke its cover, and this is now a
So
almost...
you're one of those TikTok guys? I never understood the appeal of it.
Almost
Feels like
floating.
it requires less intelligence than I have, D.
Fuck. It's being held up by this little itty bitty post. Yeah, it only had 2 small aliens in its pod. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's just like all the things that were around that make it a real pain. This was like a triple bubble thing. Real problem, this. Advanced teamwork. Can give Anike an extra go. With your shotgun, though, doesn't help any. I think I'd rather use the advanced teamwork on Terzeroth to fire at more people. if anything.
I'm all out.
Tempted to go for a flashbang. Tempted to work my way around to the sectoids. There's nothing explosive over here, unless that console counts as something explosive. I don't know. Well, we could reshadow with you at least. Get you over there and see what we can do. No harm in that. Yeah, man, what a big boom that is. Holy shit. That's nuts. Probably just hang out for the moment.
Good to go.
Remote start will blow up an explosive somewhere for generally a lot of damage, and it does not reveal the Reaper. It is super duper powerful. I guess it looks like it maybe gets him, the Sidewinder, and also the dude down below. I don't know. Don't think you can reach the sectoids from there, but maybe. Yeah, and you can just fire though at one. Soften it up somewhat. They're gonna be going for making zombies and mind control and all that garbage. So the more we can do to them now, the better. The Advent Lander thingy, nah, not the ship. Just like explosive barrels. This is a big boom because these are like massive fuel containers there. Stuff like that. I thought there was something about also. I think all cars can have it, or is it just the ones with like the weird things strapped onto them? Like the rigged cars or so. Something about that though. Yeah, there's more than you would expect though. There's a lot of environmental explosives to make them really shine. It'll often explode for like several tile radius and do several damage. Like you see the radius of this thing, like this is massive. That's 12 damage that this will do. When I blow anybody in this area, it takes 12 damage. So ludicrously strong.
Volk says I am
Dirty. Yeah, not the ones in the wilderness rotting away. Yeah, those are too broken down and all the. Hey, Pokore. Hey, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Greetings, Yetis, and ClosetYeti. What? I'm not a Yeti. Come on. I'm close enough. Yeah, typically, because you can spot dudes, and you can spot them and have them highlighted if you don't actually actively see them with the Reaper. So you can do that and wait for them to patrol by something that's about to explode and then just detonate it. It doesn't reveal the Reaper or anything, so it's just, you know, just a bunch of free damage, basically. I don't know what we would have done if we couldn't hack the Sectopod. Nice. Oh, Staff Sergeant Senfkebs. Yeah, probably die, You know. Okay, you were able to jump off out of line of sight straight away so we didn't get the Overwatch shot on you. That armor is so clutch for it. Jesus Christ. Oh, man. As a Spectre just like walks up and clones the robot or something like that. Okay. Sectopod. But, yeah. Oh, I think they take added damage from attacks, so I think is what the thing was with that. So, let's just start shooting people. And then just to get that on cooldown and all that, you're out of ammo. I blew your cooldowns. You're big and tall already, although that's a free action to go back low. Run up and slash the Sectopod. Man, you got some range nowadays, though. That's an option. Gets you in some smoke, too. Also in a really icky spot. It's not like you've got a way to move and get into a spot after you kill a guy. You don't have that. Pop Ghost Walker so you can move again. No fun remote starts over here, right? Just way down there. Stuff out there. No idea.
I will go.
Yeah, that's all just that. And that'll blow yourself up and the dude with 1 health. So that's not worth it. As far as pulling people goes, the Shock Trooper, the Sentinel. Nothing much there. Also go for a Gremlin heal. Alright, seeing our options. For you, a grenade out there would be pretty sweet. I'd like that a lot. For Tercero, I think we just reload and take a shot at this guy. You're not flanking him or anything. Oh. Alright. So you'd have to slash him, but you're in a really bad spot then, so no luck with that. To spot him, you'd have to go onto the ship, huh? Onto the ship. Yeah, from that tile we'll be fine. You're moving on to the first tile that he can see you. So you override the Overwatch and you can blast him. Overwatch removed. Ugh.
What did you expect?
Nice.
Need a resupply.
No resupply. We're too busy. A man with 1 health out there would be great to finish off. You can possibly do that with the flamethrower, though I'd like to save the flamethrower for all of the other things. Coming way out on the side could be an okay plan, because you're still pretty protected from everything else, but I don't know what all is out here. There could be another turret up there that spots ya, and all sorts of nastiness. But generally, like, taking his cover would be pretty okay. I think I go for the... You can run and gun and get there, and if you spot anything, then, well, I'll have to deal with that then. But you don't. You can blast this guy, point blank, heavy rocketeer. You missed a 93% chance, point blank. It complicates things quite a lot. There is a little bit of cover up here still. A flankable position, though. It's in line with this fencing here. It's like this guy's already flanking. If he were to just move a little bit and get ya, he totally could. We blew up the rest of that. But you could zipline over here, drop down, shoot a couple times at this guy. Get you also a flank for the shield bearer, but you won't be able to do anything to the shield bearer, and then you're in a pretty bad spot. I can't really support you there at all. Or Tits Arrow. Nothing to do with you either. Can't even run inside and hide there? Oh, jeez. I really don't know what to do for them. I really don't.
I am at your service.
Advance you a bit for the blowing up cover and stuff.
Oh yeah!
I think we reload, resupply, take it easy a little bit.
Changing position.
Oh, I don't know if I saw the enemies. It's hard to know. I mean, there was a lot of them there, but gosh, there were 28, I think it was. I have no way of knowing. Have a protocol that really just doesn't help any. All right.
Whatever you say.
Get you over to some full body cover.
Scanning.
Go for an Overwatch. Here we go. Well, Pedro, get you into some full body cover. Keep you nice and safe. Hugo's kind of okay where he is. Kind of. I think I keep you there.
Overwatch. Reloading.
Can reload, and I think I have you hunkered down because you just got half body cover.
In position.
JLA. I think I also have you hunkered down.
Covering.
I like your spot because if they come closer to us, we can hit them with a flamethrower. And your area suppression doesn't really help me any. So we will bring you just back a bunch. The 1 HP guy, there's not a whole lot I can do about him. He's too much in a weird spot. We'll just have to tank whatever he manages to do to us. I feel like shooting point blank should be increased accuracy, regardless of the gun.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Not 100%, but certainly like notably increased, and not just the like, oh well, it's 5% per tile that you're close to them, and so at the closest you get the biggest. It should be a little more Oh, logarithmic than the 9 damage. Yeah, get out of here. But again, it also then encourages the play where you just move into the shotgun point blank to a dude and crit them in the face for 20 damage all the time. And that's no fun. But at the same time, if the player wants to do that, they can do that.
Kann mich nicht bewegen.
Acid bomb. Nah. When you can crit me through full body cover, who needs an acid bomb? Mwah. And then this turret just never goddamn misses. Full body cover from across the world. No problem. Just have the worst luck with cover. Sometimes I feel like I just shouldn't even bother with cover. Like, honestly. It never helps. It never helps. Yeah, I mean, if you move away, would it chain react? Probably not. Probably not. Let me just melt that one guy. God, that's not even safe. Jeez, you gotta be like way out here.
I'm trusting you.
Fucking hell, what an explosion that is, huh? What's the name of the enemy there for the records? Just a trooper? What, this one dude? Shh, this guy? I think just shock trooper? Looks like he's shock trooper. I wish I had a way to tell. Or you mean this guy?
This will be big.
Yeah, just the 1 damage. That has not blown up yet.
Reloading ammunition.
That general. That general, though. Go for it. Crit for 7? Hey, I'll take it.
Not a problem.
Get it a bit closer with ya. Launch a grenade. Grenade. Cannot hit them both because there's a knee-high wall. Oh, nope, that'll work.
In the hole.
Knee-high wall otherwise would block flashbangs, explosions. You think there's a little Lego block on the ground? Hide behind it. It'll save you. Could slash though, once again. Why would I want to? Although that's not a bad spot there. There's not everything in the way ever there, so I guess go for that. Not a whole lot can get an angle on you.
You can't handle me.
Locked and loaded.
Free reload. As close as I can to maybe do damage to the snake with your shotgun. 75%. Okay. The video game shotgun, so you gotta be real close with it. Zenf Kyebs. Bit too far away. JLA also a little bit too far away to help out too much.
Let's move.
Although you can help against, what was that, the Commander's General? 59%. Phew, thankfully I'm getting kind of lucky with my rolls too today. So...
Heading to that location.
up the full body cover. And hunker down. Hunkering down behind full body cover. There is no way you are gonna hit him. Waiting for you to pull somebody up close. Throw them like way out of position and they get just picked on like a punching bag. Oh my god, the cover did something. It only took a dude with a shotgun from like 17 tiles away. Making clone through a wall. Yeah, that's okay. I always used to think, and it makes sense still to me, that if I were to kill this clone thing, that it would have killed the original guy. I always thought that. Turns out that's not the case. Yeah, underwear guy just one shot. Yeah, through cover from a mile away, just one shot killed, like 9 damage. A bit like that. This turret never misses. And there that goes. Oh, it doesn't help me anymore. So... I would like to move you up and launch a grenade, but you're so flankable everywhere. And the little clone thing is overwatching. Ugh. When can they do that?
I go when I'm needed.
There could have been a nerf to turrets. I'm a couple minor updates behind. I feel like if this thing is able to consistently take people out left, right, and center from where it is when we're behind cover from as far away as it is, keeping in mind that it's also doing this through squad sight, which is bullshit that it's got, by the way. There's no, it's got like a 20% chance of hitting. There's no way.
Tired of waiting around. There's heavy fire in this zone.
Is bothering if you're Overwatch otherwise is no good. Because I think I throw a grenade just to soften him up a little bit with you. It'll reveal you though, but if I do that, I can see about getting a smoke grenade out for you then. We can get Rhino Man down here generally too, just take a pot shot. You can, I think, whiplash. But the Spectre, while it's a mechanical enemy, never used to count as a mechanical enemy. It cannot be hacked, never took additional combat protocol damage, and will not take additional whiplash damage. Don't ask me why, I don't know. It's literally a mass of mechanized enemies. I don't make the rules, I just play the game. Could hack the turret, 67% chance to control it. You know what? That thing's doing enough to me, I think I'll go for that. I think I'd rather control than shut it down, though I should just go for the stun. Yeah, I should just go for the stun. Today is a low roll day. Past 2 streams, we were getting really fantastic rolls all the time with hacks. Even people who have like 1 or 2 hack skill, they'd still get like an 80 roll plus. So now the turret's even burlier. This makes Yeti sad.
Bombs away.
With your last dying breath, boom, Now, that's a bit of a low shot. Really hopped, skipped, and jumped through the grass there. Because if I don't, otherwise I'll get you in there if I don't need ya, and we can see about getting up our friend. Probably need a medkit for that. I don't think you have one. Oh, you do have a medkit. You do have one. Boy, is this all we got? JLA, Rhino Man, Hangs Groovel, and Zenfkebs. Zenfkebs, you are actually too far away.
Moving in position. This might sting a little.
This might sting a little. Sprays it directly into his face. Is that where the wounds are? In the whole face area? Probably. I have also some smoke. Rhino Man. I will go for go for a whiplash, why not? Hair regrowth spray. Yeah, that's what it is. I'll get you right next to the big explosive thing, huh? Keep you generally safe. Viper's coming up.
They're all over me.
Yeah, the queue is, I choose a name at random for the queue. The whole system's just so rigged, you never see more than 5 names. It's just how it is. God. Oh, you are so lucky. It's buffed and you're only in half cover. It's supercharged though. I expected to have 190% crit. Just 20 damage to everybody all the time. Man, we got lucky this turn. Yeah, I'm working on it, Nico. Got pretty lucky with that. All right. Probably take your spot if you're not using it. Put you back over here. I'll take your spot. You don't see the Viper. See that and way over there. I just can't flamethrower through the building though. That was sort of my plan. Just flamethrower through the thing and scorch him behind a wall. Yeah, grappling. Yeah, I don't know what to do with you. Revival protocol on Tercero, get you back up. I don't think you can slash through the wall, the Viper. That'd be really cool if you could, though. I think ordinarily you can. Oh my god, flesh with a flamethrower? Give me more ideas. That sounds amazing. Holy shit, that also sounds kind of cool. It's like all the way up there to slash this dude, and it's like, I've got the high ground now, and then you just get shot point blank and die. Oh. We could weaken this guy up a little bit. That'd be okay. Still pretty flankable. They could take out your old ghost that's still around. There's a tile right there that I'd really like you to do it from. I guess you can't reach it. You totally can though, is the thing. Okay. God. What? Oh yeah, that's where the Spectre is. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Fucking thing. It knows. It has to know. You're mean to Overwatch? I mean to Overwatch. So what path do you generally take to get over to there? Just across. Okay. So walk on out to here then. You don't get the really awesome bonus damage. Oh fuck, there's two more. I still don't see it. I still don't see it. Dude, you're blind as shit. I still don't see it. Oh, goodness. Well, good news is the drone will probably take you out. You might not just die. Why can't I see the Spectre there? Why is line of sight so bad? Don't have any explosives to knock off the Overwatch. Your turn's basically over. So, wait, can you flamethrower them? No. Son of a bitch. Just shoot at one, I guess, then. Spectre might be on the corner tile. That's good and fine. Why can't I see him? I'm right there. It's even lit and illuminated. I'd like to just slash him if he's there. You got a pretty good amount of mobility and stuff. Yeah. I'm not going to be able to get over to Anika and get you up. The serpent there with the Overwatch is winning it. Oh, right, the things can just go straight up invisible. Yeah, okay, could have done that. I forgot they do that.
We must destroy their armor.
I want the other one. This one's not the problem. Let's I guess kill this snake. Kill one of them at least. What's with pancakes? Is it really coincident there's a Peter pancake, stack of pancakes, and a pancake? I'm telling you, it's rigged. I'm telling you. I never said it was fair. Alright. Go for slashing this guy. It puts you behind cover. Hopefully it just tases you. And let's move you across. Zenfkebs with an area suppression on the heavy Rocketeer. Now, it might be worth just going for a standard suppression on him, honestly. Not that he picks somebody off. And then Hugo. Yeah. Overwatch? You're still in smoke. Of course. I'm just gonna move up really close for no reason. There's no tactical advantage to me doing so, but I know I'm gonna reveal the guy that I can't see doing it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that and put myself in a really dumb spot.
That's how it's done.
Thanks for that, and good Overwatch shot, well done. Ramadan had to really think about its turn. It hasn't launched its acid globule yet, and I'm not sure why. Maybe it knows we all have medkits? Uh-huh. Alright, in the gut. And then you stun a guy. Retribution! Oh. Aww. Stunner! Down for 4 actions. Never misses. And shooting a guy while he's down. Excuse me. What? What? Cool sword. Nice. Yeah, that's how I use those. I'm so intimidated right now. What was that? Juicy weapon part? Yeah, no, we're not, this is gonna be our last mission with this until the update next week. Because there's not a whole lot of reason to continue. I was just curious what this mission is like, so we can kind of sort of know what we're going into for next time. So, welcome back. There's no way for you to shoot a flanked or exposed guy. You could go for the rip jack. Oh, justice. You can't though, actually. So okay, just shoot the drone then.
My weapon is almost depleted.
All right. Who do you see? Yeah, the snake there. Ha! Could just touch you with it. I don't think we can break the boxes you're hiding behind. But maybe? Nah. That's alright, I'll take 3 damage. Oh, we don't see you there. We don't see you here. Even if I could sprint there, man, you managed to find just the right spot. Yeah. %. 3 to 4 damage, 27% chance to crit. Oh god. 4 we've done. I never bought your fancy rifle because I figured we wouldn't be using it much. That wasn't wrong. Quite.
Let's move already.
From here, you're flanking... Ah, the Andromedon there. Gotcha. I care more about doing that, though. The thing that's immune, has that revealed it, though? No? I know you're there, though. I've proven it. I've proven you're there.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Alright, Zenf Gibbs.
Adjusting aim. Absolutely.
Yeah, no, if we were doing this legit, that would have been a wait for those pods to split up a bunch before we engage, and we take it really slowly. Because I activated, what, like 14, 15 things all at the same time? 2 of them very fancy.
That was close.
The very first pod of just a bunch of advent, I think that was just 1 pod, but that was just a bunch of advent. Like, that's fine. We took care of that, no problem. This whole mess, though, was actually like 3 pods and a turret. That all could have been avoided.
A useful aid.
What kind of positioning can we get up here, if any? Nothing that, like, flanks or anything like that? Oh, okay, you spotted him. Good deal, and you are flanking him, so... go for a shot. You get the hit and run, free action. We'll go for a justice. Get you, yeah, put you in cover again. Well, we can get you from the side maybe still? Damn. We might also be able to retribution it if it tries to move.
Good to go.
You gotta reload. You gotta reload. You need to also heal.
These are trivial wounds.
So do that.
Moving out.
Flanking, though we're quite close. 74%. Finally got you down.
Target eliminated.
Meanwhile... of course, standing in the middle of nowhere, you've got a flanking spot. Otherwise, you don't see him. From any other logical position, you don't see... specifically this tile. That's too close. No, I don't see him through this foot-high cover. No, 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 no. I have to be there in the middle of nowhere. Oh, get real. Oh, God. Maybe we get a really cheeky flamethrower up there. No way it's immune to fire, innit? Like, you won't take any damage from that at all. Right, well, guess just Overwatch then. I don't know. I don't know, man. We're all healthy enough. Go for a stabilize on Terrazero. Give you a proper heal as well. Maybe we can get over and wake you up. Looks like we might be able to. We have a revival protocol still. And just Overwatch. Got an achievement called Can't Stop the Fighting.
I will never fail your entire own.
Ha! Lightning reflexes. Sure, yeah, okay. Makes sense, I suppose. Oh, God. How goes the war? Pretty fucking horrible as expected.
The objective isn't worth the lives of our remaining troops.
Blech.
Let's reload now.
Get back up, Terrazero, we need you! As soon as you get up, you just go running into the Andromedon. No, oh, what are you doing? Where is that last Viper? It says that you're flanking a Viper when you move there, but where is it? Just somewhere over here, I guess, apparently. Oh no, that's the Andromedon, that's right. That's the Andromedon. It looks not at all like an Andromedon. That's a very strange image for Andromedon. It looks a little bit... Well, it looks a little bit like a orc head or something like that, actually. Not the best. You'd think that it'd be the big helmet, the most defining feature of them.
Okay.
Some aid protocol to help out. We work on getting a little bit closer.
I'm all over it.
They can't really flank you there. Is it really just the Andromedon and turret that's left?
Let's do this. Upper rigging, covering now.
My watch begins.
All right, get up there a bit. Womp. Just deleting people. They do so much damage all the time.
Hostile fire on my position. The fire grows.
I guess interference against the turret? All targets available for that. How close do you gotta be for it?
I can handle that.
Just really close, I guess. Well, knock off its Overwatch, I suppose. I don't think I have a way to shred armor aside from just your attacks is all I've got. That is all I have. So run up for some full body cover for next turn, Rhino Man. Slightly change position because I'm not sure what the fire is doing. I mean, it might not be able to hack something more than once. Might be a thing. Because if I can remove the armor and then do, God, like 10 damage or so, I can maybe cut it down with Turret Zero. With your SMG, there is zero things that you can do otherwise.
On Overwatch.
For lack of anything else to do, 1 damage. Ooh. Yeah, alright. I don't know why I would expect anything different.
Whoa! I like waiting.
Oh no, the loot! Okay, well. That's basically Basically this. I can't.
Protective position.
I can't do anything to anything right now. It's too armored.
Rolling out.
Standing fast.
All set.
There's your acid globule through a wall, of course. Wouldn't have it any other way.
I'm all right.
Oh!
Request medical support.
Scoot out and medic, I guess.
You will fight on.
Ah, there's a rock on its heel, on its ankle. Taking cover behind that.
Affirmative.
Just have to get around this fucking thing somehow.
Give him a heal.
No, what? No, hunker down.
In position.
The turret has squad sight, which should be reducing its accuracy to a point where it doesn't have much of a chance to hit. But it's getting some really lucky rolls.
Standing fast.
That's how it's able to pick us off from across the map. Ooh. And punched for 12 damage, probably a crit. 11 damage, my mistake. This is the regional HQ mission that I was able to do ages ago, but it is apparently scaled up to the point of being absurdly difficult with my current tech level. It seems to expect you to spend 80 turns doing it, waiting for patrols and ambushing them. Granted, I went about it like a really, really wrong way by just going for the Sectopod because lol, why not? Who cares? But even without that, this is still some really tough stuff to take out. All of it has so much armor to shred. Like, if you don't pick up shredding talents and stuff like that and bring AP rounds with everybody, I don't think you can really reliably do this mission. So something to note for next time. What's flanking you there? There's nothing flanking you there. The turret can't see you. Turret can see you there.
I'm going.
All the enemies were advent troopers and sectoids. Just too much of a tech up. I mean, that'd be great if it was just like normal stuff, not a 68 health Sectopod and an Andromedon with 4 armor and these turrets that gain shields when I shoot them once, and it's like, holy fuck.
Healer mode.
It sounded like you said killer mode. Make sure you put the gremlin in the right setting before you send it out, okay? Just want to be sure. I don't know. There's nothing I can really do here. It's still biological sword is cool. It's still out in the open. You're a great distraction. You get one punch manned away. I can't do enough damage to them currently. So next time, though, we know. Get 1,000 supplies like as early as possible. Spend 200 of it on the GTS. Like 200 of it on armor. That's enough for generally a squad. A few hundred of it on the weapons. the research will carry you a decent amount with 1,000 supplies. And then the rest of that can be spent on stuff like,
Double time.
what? The AP rounds,
Get it done.
the slightly fancier armor, though that requires you to get corpses. And corpse collection in this is, well, not really a thing because all the missions end with you manually evacing. There's no automatic cleanup for any of it. So I guess a lot of the GTS activity early on is going to be gathering corpses while you still can before the GTS stuff, or not GTS, the ring. Resistance ring stuff early on is going to be spent doing corpse gathering. If you do anything else, you're wasting your time. Don't bother. Because you need to do that as quickly as possible before the advent strength grows up to such a point where the resistance ring operations become basically impossible to do. And you have to keep up with that as much as you can by getting an early GTS and getting wet work as soon as possible. It's a 400-ish supply commitment, but you have to do it. Without wet work, you're not getting promotions, and without promotions, you're not doing the resistance ring activities. So, yeah, probably also sell off like all of the PCS and weapon mod stuff because a lot of the weapon mods are a bit blech. I don't know. There's a very concise, specific early game that you have to play for this, I think, to keep up. And that's always just the world's worst luck person ever, which I suppose it could be. I don't know.
No regrets, Commander.
Not sure. I feel like I didn't dilly-daddle for too long, though. Like, there was 2 months there where I did dilly-daddle because I needed fucking supplies. I had no supplies, so I had to just wait and stock up on supplies so I could actually get armor and weapons so I could actually fight things again. But, yeah. That's a rough mission if you wait a bit to gear up for it. Did we finish the mission? No, we had to clear it out. We lost. We died. Everybody died. All the best people. But it doesn't matter. Again, that was just I wanted to see what the mission was like. We're going to hop over to Chimera Squad and revisit this next week when the update happens. Looking forward to the update, though. A few changes with the Chosen and how they work and interact with everything to make them a little less just like vanilla Chosen, which I'm looking forward to trying out, as well as the numerous small fixes that probably have accompanied the beta update as well. So that'll be somewhere in I think Tuesday's stream it could be ready, or maybe Wednesday. I was told early next week, so I'm not sure. There is a difficulty option for Long War. Yeah, I'm on the second difficulty, not the easiest, the next step up. First time through, probably do it on the easiest difficulty because things scale so fast, and playing any higher than this, I think you have to just exploit the ever-loving out of it to stand any chance at all. Like, I don't think there's any way to play legit and be able to manage on the higher difficulties. I think you have to find some cheese to do it. It's rough. Gonna take a quick break. Well, quick-ish. I'm gonna take like a 5-minute break, stretch my legs a little bit, get some water, look for the cat, admire the bit of snow that we got outside, and I'm going to switch over to Chimera Squad again. I will be back for Long War of the Chosen next week when the update happens, but until then is a bit of filler. A little bit of Chimera Squad. We'll try that out. I leave you at, I guess, some main menu music for the moment while I take my break, and then we'll switch over. Like a sentence from X-Files. Need to exploit the ever-loving hell out of it. You kind of do, though. Because, like, XCOM Files is a little bit like that. Like, those starting dudes, if you don't take advantage of nighttime and how ungodly good rats are nowadays and all that, like, you're super fucked otherwise. Although, to be fair, the maps that came out help a lot. There's a lot less RNG with just getting a really lucky embark. And with dogs and rats both being okay, it's not so bad. And the pistol accuracy drop-off rate makes a lot of the early... like really early tier cult stuff, like the safe houses and all that, a lot easier to manage because they usually just have pistols. So they may take shots from afar, but they're very likely not going to hit you. So it's not so bad. It actually did get better through updates. See about getting Chimera Squad booted up. I think we'll be ready for it though decently. Long War of the Chosen next week when we get to that point. I don't think that'll be too bad. I know what to do generally. I hope there's a little more wiggle room. Because it sucks being pulled along the entire time. Like, you gotta catch up, player. You gotta keep up with them. If you don't keep up, you're gonna get left behind and then you're screwed. I don't like that. For certain positions, it's okay to have that, but for like the entire thing, it makes me just not want to play it. Like, I'm not even on a high difficulty. If you're doing a high difficulty, then yeah, sure, maybe that's one thing then.